Hello, hi chatters. It's me, Missy. Hi, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. Oh goodness. I know. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Working on it. I am. I working on it for real. But I did miss you guys. Happy holidays. I hope you guys had a great Christmas if you celebrate that or whatever holidays you do celebrate. I hope it was a good one. Super, super excited. As you guys know, I always am. I'm also feeling very hopeful and very confident today. As I move into the new year. So the last video we did was about like reflections and stuff, and then I was supposed to come back and like kind of help you from the next step. I didn't forget, so that's what this video is going to do. It's going to go to the next step so that you're prepared for 2022. And of course, I'm no expert. It's just stuff that I do that I have found that helps and that works and that I've learned along the way. So hopefully by now you've done your reflections and hopefully it kind of stirred up some stuff a little bit. And not in a bad way. Let's hope that it wasn't all bad. Hopefully you were able to see some good stuff that happened this year. Hopefully you were able to see some areas of improvement. Hopefully you were able to acknowledge some areas that you became aware of this year and are making a commitment to work on. Maybe you, in your reflection, looked back on the year, but then it also ended up making you look back like on the last couple of years, maybe, right? Like a habit or a mindset that you continue to do the last couple of years that you're like, oh my goodness, right? The light bulb went off during this reflection. So hopefully you had some of that and you're going to keep having reflections. However, you don't want to just focus on the past, right? You did the reflection. Now it's time to move forward. Forward. Oh, there we go. I don't know who's over there, but forward, you get it. So once you have your reflections, you should be able to, or you should have at this point, a vision or a goal in mind. And when I say like a vision or a goal, really, how do you see your future self? Like honestly, if money and time weren't were not a problem, and you could literally look into the future and see your life, like what does that look like, right? For you, it's going to be different for everybody because everybody's different. Not what does it look like based off IG or social media or your neighbors. What does it look like for you? Like if you took all the noise out and like legitimately like think big. Like when I say what does it look like houses, cars, boats, trips, money in the bank, whatever it is, big companies on the front of magazines, in movies, whatever it is, but all-time producer 17 Grammys, like whatever your future looks like for you is the vision, right? That's what you're trying to get to. And in having the vision, you have the idea, and that's where you're going. Once you have that, then you're able to really put a plan together, right? You're able to say, okay, this is what I want, and now what steps do I need to take to get there? Not change the vision because the vision seems too big. Take it piece by piece, step by step, right? Like, what goal can I accomplish here that's going to help to get me there? And keep going. What resources will I need to accomplish this goal, right? To do this thing. Like, what resources do I have available to me? What do I already have that I can use? And then creating a plan. I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. And as you're going down the plan and knocking things off and accomplishing them, you're going to be able to move on consistently, right? So that's no matter what it is you're trying to do, That is part of it. So when you're thinking of your reflections and now you're ready to do New Year's resolutions, see the vision. What is it that you are wanting to see yourself as? What resources will you need or do you already have? And then create a plan, an actual plan. Like people do the New Year's resolution, I want to work out. Great. When you did your reflection, you probably realized that you worked out a little bit this year, which was probably more than you've done over the past 2 years. So that was good, right? Let's say that was part of it. Or you realized that you actually had a membership to a gym the entire year and you only went 3 times, right? That's a reflection. It's honest, it's truthful, it's okay. It just, if you reflected and that's what it was, right? So this year you're going, I want to work out. I want to work out in 2022. That's my New Year's resolution. Great. What's the vision? The vision is I want to see myself lose weight. I'm looking at myself be a size whatever now, or, more muscle tone or whatever it is, right? That's the vision that you have. I want to be healthier, want to be able to run, whatever, right? That's your vision. Okay, what resources do you have already available? Are you going to need a gym membership to do this? Do you have parks available? Are you going to need a personal trainer for this? Do you have an accountability partner or do you need one? What things are you needing to do this, to see this through, right? And then create the plan. Okay, the plan is, now that you've got all of that, the plan is that I'm going to work out 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day when I get off work at 6 p.m. or whatever time. That's when I'm going to work out. I'm going to go to the gym on 9th Street and I'm going to work out for an hour, whether it's a class or it's just the machines, if it's weightlifting, if I'm going to switch it out, whatever that looks like, that's your plan, right? And you remember when you feel like you don't want to do it on Tuesday, you remember the why, the vision, right? Why am I doing this? The why is what's going to help you actually continue to follow through on that resolution or these goals. Why am I doing this? Well, because I want to look good. Well, why do you want to look good? Well, because summer is coming. And this summer, I want to be in a swimsuit. Well, why do you want to be in a swimsuit this summer? Well, because I wasn't in a swimsuit for 3 years and I really would like to. And I bought one that I've been dying to wear, whatever that looks like, right? That's your why. That's what's going to keep you motivated. But a lot of times we just jump to the New Year's resolution with no plan of action, no anything, or we just think, oh, I'm just going to stop. I'm just not going to drink. I'm just going to stop today. I'm going to start this. But you haven't put any plans behind it. You haven't actually put the purpose behind it. You haven't actually really looked at why this is important to you. And if you haven't done that, the likelihood of you actually sticking to it is very unlikely because you get distracted and you find other reasons. So it's important that you actually take that time to do that so that you can actually be successful. So when you actually look back on the reflection next year, it's going to look a little different and it's going to feel a lot different. And that's okay. And even if you fall off and you work out great for 3 weeks and then you fall off, get back up. What's the plan? Okay, why didn't that work? Be open to changing the plan as it needs to in order for it to work for you. And I say that because people always decide, oh, well, the plan isn't working. Let me change the goal or the vision. No. Back up. Keep the vision. Keep the goal. Be open to how the plan changes. Maybe it's not working out 3 times a week. Maybe it's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe it's better for you to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Now that you've done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you realize that doesn't work. But Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday actually is a better fit for you. So now you've changed the plan. You're still at the gym on 9th Street. You're still doing whatever it is 3 times a week, but you've switched it up a little bit and you're still moving towards the goal. You didn't change the goal or the vision. You actually just changed the plan. And that happens. be open to that as well and know that there's nothing wrong with that. It's part of the process. So whatever your New Year's resolution is, or whatever it is that you're working on or want to work on in 2022, I really, really, really hope that you will put a plan together and be open to that plan changing, and really like going through and celebrating those small accomplishments as they're happening, because those are going to be the things that help to keep you motivated as well. Wow, I did do that. Okay, next. Okay, I've gotten those 3 things done. Okay, what else do I have? And it's going to start to feel easier, and it's going to start to groove better. And you know me, when I believe, then that's when the universe already putting stuff together for you. Like, boom, it's going to just be like floating. Okay? I'm telling you, it's real. So I did want to touch on that in this video, because I did owe you guys the next steps. I will give you an example, because you guys know I will speak from my own experiences, right? I did some reflecting, obviously, and I told you guys about like finances is what I wanted to work on this year, and that's still true. Still have a plan for that. But one of the things I actually thought about that I wanted to share, it's quite interesting. During my reflections, I looked back at the fact that in 2020, I had really been kind of toying with starting this channel. But I was like, no, oh my gosh, people don't want to hear from me. Like, people do not care about what I'm trying to talk about. So I never did it in 2020. And at the end of 2020, I was like, okay, in 2021, I'm going to start a channel and see what happens. I'm going to just do it, right? So I did. And I did my first video in February of 2021. And it was a weird video. I really didn't know what I was doing at all. I think I had like 2 people watch that video, and they were my friends, and they still support. Oh my God, I love it so much. And I didn't know, right? And if you actually watch the videos through the year, the background has changed a couple times. My hair has changed. The greeting has changed. The name of the channel has changed. The concept is still the same. The vision is still the same, but I've had to change it along the way. And I was reflecting on that and thinking, wow, I started these videos without anything, didn't know anything, just wanted to help people. And I started with 2 people like following, and now I have like 57 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I know that seems like small potatoes, but to me that is huge, because I started with 2 at the beginning of the year. And even though my goal was to do a video every month, I didn't actually do that. I did them a little more sparingly than I would have liked, but that was an area that I see that I can improve upon, right? During the reflection, I noticed that people actually do like what I'm talking about, and they do like the topics, and you know that it is relatable. And so those are good things, right? And then the things that I can improve upon, of course, being more consistent with the videos. And I really wanted to go live and figure out how to do that so we could actually really chat, right? It's like chatting with C, but really Sierra's the only one talking, right? So I've been trying to figure that out, right? So there was things that went really good, and then there was areas that I could improve upon. So the vision is still the same. The vision is still, I want to help people. I want to coach. I want to do this channel and have, open dialogue conversations to help people as you're evolving and growing and changing your mindset, dealing with things differently, so that you can live your best life. That is still the goal. That is still the vision. Just had to work the plan a little differently, right? So what resources do I have? Well, I already have the channel. I already have some followers or subscribers. I already have the equipment. I already have those things. I have some other people that I've met along the way who actually have channels, who are really good. And so I can reach out to them to give me a little bit more help in the areas that I need as far as getting the channel where I would like to see it go. So those are resources. The plan, what is the plan? So the plan next year is to actually commit to posting a video every week at minimum. And the other part is the plan is to actually go live every week and schedule it out, let you guys know when, and go live. Like in whatever topic I'm talking about, if people have want to come on, like I want to do that. That's the plan for next year for me, right? As far as the channel is concerned, I would like to work more on my social media page for this that connects to this channel. I don't really post a lot on there. It's very sparingly as well. I feel like I really should keep up with that as opposed to my personal Instagram that I am on all the time. But it's so positive, my personal one. And there's like all this great stuff going on. That's why I'm like into it. But I guess I could switch some of it over because the other page is positive too. But anyhow. And I'm going to go to more events and start networking, kind of getting my name out there, the channel out there. So that's the plan for 2022. And the next piece is to execute it. And I don't feel like I have to wait until 2022. So I've been doing some of the things that I have for next year. I already started. I am not a person who can sit and like, okay, on the 1st, that's when I'm gonna. It doesn't really ever work for me. Like, oh, Monday. I actually have to start when I'm feeling motivated. When the day, if it's today, like then I'm in. So I've started on a lot of these things already. But I wanted to give you an idea just of what that looked like. And as far as just the channel, like when I went back and did the reflection on just this channel alone, I've come such a long way, right? And that is so cool. And I think it's great. And I want to build upon that in 2022. So that's what I'm going to do. And what's interesting is I always pick a word for the year and that I would like to focus on. And I bet you guys know where I'm going with this, what word I'm going to say. This year, 2021, I was working on patience because I'm very impatient. And I think I've been pretty good. It's still a thing. We're working through it. Right? I'm always going to have to work on that one. I'm not as patient as I would like to be. But I still felt really good about noticing, hey, you're not being as patient as you could, or this is a moment where you being way too patient. Like, no. So I feel like that's fair. But for next year, the goal and the word that I'm going to use is consistency. You guys figured that, right? Because I said I would be more consistent. Okay. I figured you guys knew that was coming. That's my word for 2022 is I want to be more consistent and intentional with the things that I'm doing. And definitely when it comes to the channel and it comes to my coaching business, I want to be more consistent. I want to be more consistent with friends and families and commitments and all of that. So I don't know why this does this. And I just got like a whole new one and everything. Anyhow, that's just ridiculous. I literally did. So maybe it's the plug in the wall. Anyway, I'm almost done. Just whack. Patience. See, patience. Still working on it. Okay, so just being more consistent in the year is really important to me for next year. So if you would like to use that, pick a word to go with next year to help keep you going. That's also a good thing to do. Make sure you get your whys together. Make sure you know why you're doing something, why it's important. If you need accountability partners or, ask for help. If you feel like it's more than what you can do by yourself, please go and ask for help. Please, wave the white flag if you need to. I did find out, this is so cool, that I can go live on YouTube. So we really are going live next year. And apparently in order to go live, you have to have a minimum of 50 subscribers. And I have 57 at the end of the year. It's meant to be. So excited. So we will be going live. Did want to put that out there. So I'm working on that. whatever you're working on, we can talk about it, chat about it. The best ways moving forward, I'm still doing your emails. I'm still taking those and responding on the show the same way. I got some new emails that came in that I do want to actually touch on, that I will wait till kind of get done with our reflections and planning the year stuff. And then in January, we start back responding to those. But then you'll also get to come on if you want to ask, like, I don't got time to be waiting for no videos here. I need to know today. We can do that too. So we're evolving. We're like climbing the ladder a little bit. Okay. So looking forward to that. I hope that I hope I said something that helps, obviously, because that's what I want to do. And I will leave you with a quote, of course, and it is, "We are all capable of change and growth. We just need to know where to begin." And that is Blaine Lee Pardo. And this is where you can start. You don't have to go back to the beginning and redo everything. You can start right where you are. And this is your opportunity. And let's do it. Let's go and let's kill 2022. Okay? Let's just do it. Let's just take over. Let's just not worry about it. Let's let go of what we need to, release things, take what we need to that's going to help us, and let's just push all the way through the year. Push. Okay? Whatever that looks like for you, let's do it. Okay? So, have a great and awesome week. I know the new year is coming up. Please be safe. Have a great and awesome New Year's Eve. Have a great and awesome New Year. And we will be back in January to get it popping and to take off. We're going to take off. And see, there's my patience. Time to go. Have a great day.